We have a sneak peek of the interior of the Nomad from Discolando. We'll take a look at that. Also, spoiler alert, there are some leaked files on Reddit showing what is supposedly the Perseus. We're going to take a look at that. Stop right now if you don't want to see it, because there it is. It seems that the model for the Perseus has come out in the latest PTU patch. Someone pieced it together, and that is what it looks like. We'll take a look at that in a second. Before we get there, let's take a look at the interior sneak peeks of the Nomad. Here we go.
This week on Inside Star Citizen, we discuss the new Tobin Expo Center, home of this year's...
By the way, is the Glaive going to be showing the new model? Because we're still waiting for that.
Intergalactic Aerospace Expo, and we explore...
Here it is, the interior of the Nomad, which is angular. I guess the inside looks like the outside, which we'll see in a second.
For the Nomad, newest ship from Consolidated Outland. Inside Star Citizen, Thursdays on YouTube.
All right, so we don't have to wait long for that. That comes out today. Today's Thursday. I guess that came out yesterday. All right, so no long to wait on that. But, the Mercury skin. Isn't that hot? Now, a lot of people complaining this wasn't the advocacy skin they wanted. Hey, advocacy is like the police guys in Star Citizen, right? Why should you have a police skin on your ship if you're not police? I like this. I like gold. I like it a lot. But let's jump over to this. All right, so spoiler alert. Stop watching now if you don't want to spoil it for you, because in the latest patch were some files. In those files was this, and this is most likely the Perseus. What is the Perseus? It looks to be a cap ship killer. And we can tell that because, hey, look at these front-facing guns. Now, remember in the other sneak peek image they showed us pieces of the Mercury and there was some kind of turret? This is it. This is the turret they showed us. Now, the question is, how big are these guns? Well, first of all, let's see what we can tell from this. You can tell the cockpit, the bridge area over there. Now, that is probably constellation-sized to give you an idea of the size of this ship. And the rear end has the engines, very reminiscent of Constellation RSI design, and some kind of antennas coming out. Looks like the Bengal, like a mini Bengal carrier. From the side profile, we can see top turret over there, lower turret over there, smaller turrets on the top, and another one at the rear. I'll show you in a second over there. Now, this is the bottom. You can clearly see what seems to be a cargo bay. Now, you'll note there are no side, or we don't see any side broad-based weapons here. There's a turret on the back, most likely to fight off pesky little fighters or shoot down missiles, but again, a massive turret on the underside there. So we know there's top and bottom very large turrets, and you see these openings underneath. Most likely these are torpedoes, I'm gonna guess. What size torpedoes, we don't know, but it only makes sense that a cap killer will have ample torpedoes on it, making it kind of very similar to the Polaris, which raises the question, how does this fit in with the Polaris if the Polaris does much of the same job and has a cargo bay? Here's a shot of the rear. Now, it looks very much like a Constellation from the back there. You can kind of see the turret over there and another turret at the bottom over there. This is a model of the Nomad. Here we are. Kind of boxy. Now, if you've played Elite Dangerous, you know what you're looking at here, right? This is is it the Asp Explorer? Is that it? I haven't played Elite in a while, but yeah, definitely very Elite-like in design. It seems to me that this cockpit over here probably swings open and you enter from there, but there is a lot of space in the back now. If this is a hauling ship, as we think it is, there'll be plenty of storage, and this will be carrying the most cargo out of any starter ship there is. And here we see the Nomad being advertised at the actual IAE event. There it is on the right hand side. That is what it looks like. Here we have a great little picture showing the Polaris and the Perseus. So a lot to talk about in this one little image here. First of all, right, this is completely unconfirmed. We don't know if this is the actual size the model will have, but assuming it is, based upon the bridge size of the Constellation size glass canopy in the front there. The Polaris has a lot of torpedo power, but as you can see on the Polaris, small turrets, these are just to fight off missiles and small fighters. By comparison, the turret in the front of the Perseus there is big. This is why it's considered a cap ship killer. That massive turret in the front is not going to be good at moving around and shooting down fast-moving targets. It will be able to hit large targets. So that is why the Perseus is definitely a cap ship killer. Here's another shot of the top side of it. You can kind of see where the bridge is over there. Interesting. I am intrigued. I'm really curious to know what size that weapon is there and what kind of DPS it can possibly put out. The current range of weapons we have size-wise in the game officially, Klaus and Werner Destroyer Mass Driver is a size 10, which puts out 10,000 DPS but very slow firing. That what we have over here does not look like it. That looks like a laser repeater to me. Now, we don't have laser repeaters of that size. The largest is the attrition size 6, but I don't think that is a size 6. That is definitely size 7 or 8. I guess we'll find out in about a day. And if it is around 7 or 8, well, let's put it at an 8. All right, can we expect around 4,000 DPS? Can we expect top and bottom together put out about 10,000 DPS? I think that'd be decent for a cap ship killer. We'll see very soon, not long to wait. All right, guys, let's wrap it up over here. If you enjoyed this content, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Your comments below. What do you think? What size are those weapons on the Perseus? Catch you in the next one.